Here, I want to show you something. You want to try muffins? Alright, they're little hot.
You with my eyes still closed, feel it coming.
That one looks good. Is it good?
Yeah. I'll call it golden.
Alright, be careful.
Golden. Golden.
Cheers. Cheers.
Mount Laurel high five.
Hi, cool girl.
Rainbow trout.
Morning guys, and happy February. With this month being Valentine's Day, I thought it'd be fun in this vlog to do a little more self-care and give you some Valentine's Day ideas for your toddler. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I am a stay-at-home mom to our 2.5-year-old daughter named Gianna. I make tons of helpful motherhood content from the baby stages all the way to toddlerhood now. So I'd love to have you here and make sure you subscribe for future uploads. Life has been a little heavy lately. I actually just recently lost my dad to a long 4-year battle with cancer. So there's been a lot of processing and emotional stuff going on, and I also just got hit with like some of the worst period pain of my life. So that's why in this video I wanted to give you some self-care ideas, because it's so important to show ourselves love and grace, especially when we're going through tough times. And with Valentine's Day around the corner, I've been trying to show some extra love to my daughter. So we're gonna go to the mall on a mommy and me date. I told her if she slept really good last night that we'll go to the jewelry store and pick her out a little bracelet. So it was kind of like a little reward, a little bribery, because sleep has still not been going super well for us, but she did pretty good last night. So we're gonna go to Claire's to grab her a bracelet that she can pick out. Hope you enjoy. Gianna, you remember where we're going today? Remember, because you slept like such a good girl last night? Are you gonna get your glasses? Okay.
Where are your glasses?
I think they're in the car. Do you remember where we're gonna go today?
Excellent.
We're gonna go get bracelets.
Yeah, a pink one.
A pink one, maybe something with stars on it, or unicorns, because you slept pretty good last night. I'll be a little mommy and me date at the mall, right? And we can go up and down the escalator and the elevator. It's funny, she calls them alligators, right? Do you want to show them your mailbox? Where's your mailbox? Oh, over there. There it is, your mailbox.
Where go?
Yeah, no, I don't think I put anything in there this morning, but maybe after quiet time. What's in your mailbox sometimes? Maybe a sucker? Chocolate?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought this little mailbox was so cute, just from the dollar store. So if there's a little treat in there, we put the flag up, and then no treats, it's down. I feel like all of the little treats for Valentine's Day, there's just so much candy. So I've been trying to think of like other things that I can put inside so it's just not so much sugar. Of course, candy in moderation is okay, but I've been trying to think of other little things to do, like stickers or maybe Play-Doh, or a craft would be really fun. So it's just not all sugar and candy all the time. I like to mix it up a little bit. Just like little goodies and treats, right? To make it a special month for Valentine's Day. You ready to go to the mall?
No.
No?
Apple hat cards.
Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo!
I got.
Good catching.
Walk up the river by my son. Feet step
Can't you be that? I can't. I don't want to wait. Ah! I have one too.
Try to get money in there.
In my
Started.
pocket. I know.
Gigi, finish it? Want to stack this one? Good idea. Gonna have a That's It bar. She's really been liking these, and I love how
sugar, and they just help keep her regular a little bit as well with all the fiber from the fruits. There you go, baby. Say thank you, Mama. You're welcome, baby. There you go. Whoa. So cool.
I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore.
They are.
Hello,
So beautiful. Good job. I know. It's a little slower, but it's fun. Yeah, say thank you. Bye. Wow, they're so beautiful. What's on that one? A unicorn? Yeah, like your unicorn at home. Hearts for Valentine's Day. I think you picked out some good bracelets. They're beautiful, Gianna.
honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in.
Okay, I'll take the spaghetti. No worries. Do I look like an octopus to you?
No.
I only have 2 hands.
I like that.
One thing at a time, okay? You want me to cut your bread now?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for waiting.
Again.
Again. Silly. Alright, let's go do quiet time, okay?
Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest.
So that was a nice little outing to the mall that we did. I feel like sometimes with Gianna being a 2020 baby, I forget that I'm like actually allowed to go out into the world with her. So I'm trying to get better at that. I love the idea of these mommy and me dates just to really give her that one-on-one attention. She's at the stage in toddlerhood where I'm finding that kind of like the more one-on-one time I give her, her mood is a little better and she tends to have fewer tantrums. Not to say that we didn't have some freakouts and freak out moments at the mall, because we certainly did, especially when we needed to leave. She actually screamed at a complete stranger that she was angry at him because he had opened the door, and of course she wanted to do it herself. So kind of had to re-regulate and then go out the door on our own timing. But I want to start doing this a little more often, maybe like going out to get coffee and donuts, or going like to get breakfast or lunch with her. I feel like being a stay-at-home parent, you can get really stuck at home, but it does make things kind of mundane and boring sometimes. It takes effort, but I think it's really worthwhile and probably healthy too to get out of the house. Even if she's walking her little legs around the mall or Target or wherever we are inside, it wears her out, which is such a bonus. And 2, I wanted to share some self-care ideas that I've been doing and trying more and more to prioritize, because life, like I said earlier, life has just been very heavy emotionally, and things have just been hard. They have not been easy. So I know, especially being a mom and being responsible for other people, while it can be hard to find the time to do self-care, it is almost more important because you need your cup to be full before you can pour into others. It's just nearly impossible to do, and at least not sustainable, and that is when you'll really start to feel the stress and the irritability and burnout. And definitely when I'm feeling burnt out and depleted, totally feel the effects on the rest of the house, the rest of my family, and that's when it's time to focus a little bit more on me. I know these are like nothing really profound, and you probably have heard them a million times and have read them in Teen Vogue growing up, but when you actually put them into practice, I think that's when you, of course, will see the benefit. And these things don't have to be crazy or expensive. They can honestly just be like making yourself another cup of coffee. Honestly, I used to get mad at myself for needing like an afternoon pick-me-up or something because I was trying to like not have so much caffeine because I know it can like be hard with anxiety. But on the days when I'm just completely fatigued from momming or my hormones or everyday life, I have been allowing myself to enjoy an extra cup of coffee in the afternoons, and I kind of make it a little more special. So I add like a special creamer just to make it more of a treat, and being more intentional and kind of like romanticizing literally just the simplest act of making coffee. Or two, like the other night I took a freaking bubble bath, which was very nice. Aunt Flo has not been very nice to me this time around. My period has always been super irregular, and I think just with like the added stress with everything going on in life, I was very late this time, and typically the later I am, the like more intense the pain is. And the first day, always the worst day for me, but it was like crippling pain this time, just like crampy, back pain, headache, all of that. Pretty much it was debilitating, and I was like popping Tylenol like it was candy. And that first day it started, I got some bubble bath, Epsom salt, and poured myself a glass of wine, got a piece of chocolate, and just kind of unwound in our bathtub. It really helped to ease a lot of the cramps I was having, and then it's just obviously such an easy thing you can do after the kids go to bed right in your own home. It was totally just what the doctor ordered. Making time to move my body has also been super helpful. I find exercise to be a great stress relief, but I have been listening more to my body, and I haven't really been wanting to do a lot of like HIIT workouts or high cardio, but just rather like more of like Pilates and yoga classes. So something where I'm still getting movement, but it's a little bit at a slower pace, but I'm still able to get like the blood flowing and then work on my strength as well. And your workout doesn't have to be long. Usually I just type into YouTube's like search bar like a 15 or 20-minute Pilates workout, and just in that short amount of time, that is sometimes all it takes to just help me feel a little more refreshed and centered too in my own body. Sometimes I know with exercise it's hard not to take that all or nothing approach, but honestly, even if it's like 5 minutes, I always think that's better than 0. And it's time spent just for me, just on me, and I think it has some really positive benefits that way. I've also been reading a little bit more. I love the idea of being a bookworm, and I never really have been one. I try, but even if it's like reading a short chapter in the morning before Gianna wakes up, and especially like that's something I can do before bed that's not on my phone, because sometimes just being on my phone too much isn't a good thing either. So taking a break from tech and social media and just opening a book, really short chapters, again, nothing crazy, has been really nice too. I also have been journaling more. I feel like I've always had a journal my whole life. Like I remember, I still have it, but my first diary was like this little Scooby-Doo diary. But I've always had something with me, and especially lately, just trying to like process some of this grief I've been going through. It's just helpful getting my thoughts collected and on paper, because sometimes I can just feel so scatterbrained, and then you throw in the everyday multitasking of trying to run a home and do all the things. Sometimes low-key I have to like force myself to start the journal, but usually once I get like some words on paper, then it's easier and I surprise myself how much I write. I really think that's just like a very cathartic and therapeutic activity to do, especially when you're going through big life changes. But even just jotting down things on a daily basis of like what you're grateful for, and they can be small, like, hey, I am so happy the sunshine was out today because it has been gray and gross out, and it's just nice to like remember those really good days, and you're able to like look back on them in your journal. And then getting fresh air has been very helpful. It has been super cold here in Michigan the last couple weeks or so, but it's starting to warm up a little bit and thaw out. So like when George gets home from work, I'm able to go at least on like just a 10-minute walk, and that really helps to like uplift my mood and give me some more energy, which I really appreciate. In the winter, of course, with lots of snow, it's just harder to like want to spend time outside. So, but at least being able to do like a quick 10-minute walk around the block has been really nice. Fresh air is just good for everything, good for the body, good for the mind, and good for the soul. And then getting more sunlight too is huge when I am in such a funk. Again, living in Michigan with some of this dreary winter weather, I do get hit pretty hard with like a sad seasonal depression every year. And it got me again good this year, just with like low motivation and trouble getting out of bed in the morning. So to help combat that, I did get myself a happy light, $35 off of Amazon, and I'll link the one I have down below for you guys, just because it really has been helping me like wake up and actually get out of bed in the morning. It's light therapy, but I don't know if it's like real or not, or if it's a placebo effect, but it's really been helping to get me going in the morning, and especially have a little more me time before Gianna wakes up. So having more of those quiet starts to the morning have been really good for self-care, instead of having to like go right out of the gates when we are both awake at the same time. Okay. Hey, this is Editing Stephanie, and I know a lot of these things I've been mentioning are more so like self-care ideas you can do, but I also wanted to mention the importance of sometimes just not doing anything is so important too. So like resting and taking a nap, especially if your hormones hit you crazy like they do for me. I just go through these extreme bouts of fatigue, and sometimes that's all my body craves is rest, and that is a really good way to help take care of myself too. So I just wanted to mention that as well, that napping, resting, or whatever, watching a TV show, just doing something mindless is also a very good way to take care of yourself too. Okay, back to the program. And of course, the things that I find enjoyable for my self-care and my me time totally might not apply to you, and that's okay. But maybe they could be a good starting place for you, and just a good reminder, especially if you're a mom, that taking care of yourself is super important and that you totally matter too. You deserve some time to yourself and some time to take care of you. Or maybe too, there might be something else that you enjoy, like getting your nails done or a massage. I'm honestly like the worst girl ever. I hate getting my nails done, and I tried a massage once and it was too weird for me. But something I do enjoy is getting a nice facial, like a glycolic peel, and just something about listening to the spa music and getting extractions is like so soothing to me. I don't know. And it's actually something I've been meaning to schedule. And honestly, I just get nervous talking on the phone. But you know what? For you guys, if you get nervous talking on the phone too, let's do it together right now. can pause this video or dial the phone with me, but call up your nail salon, call up your hair studio, your spa, whatever. If you have been putting off taking care of yourself for a little too long, let's do it together now. Okay, I'm gonna call. Hi, my name is Stephanie. Hey, you know, I was hoping to schedule a classic facial with you guys.
Hear the birds and see the sun.
Okay, cool. Yes, that works. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your help. Okay, bye. I honestly don't know why I get so freaked out about phone calls. Like, I was on the phone for 3 minutes and my heart was like about to leap out of my chest, but we did it. And now I have some nice me time to look forward to in the near future. If you also got the nerve to schedule something alongside with me, let me know in the comments down below. So it's just about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna wake Gianna up in like 10 minutes here. I have really been trying to get Gianna on a better schedule. She's been going to bed super late, so just like moving up her wake time and nap time and bedtime a little bit earlier. So at least like move them up in 15-minute increments, like every 3 days or so. So ideally she'll be like waking up around like 7:30 and then hopefully giving us a better bedtime, because she's been going to bed super late, like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and it's not working for us. So I wanted to fill her little Valentine's mailbox really quick. I just thought this was a simple and fun and cute idea to do during the Valentine's Day season, to show her that I care, just those small acts of kindness. And I thought with going with the bracelets today, I'll just stick some of these pipe cleaners. I'm telling you guys, it's super easy, nothing crazy. So we can kind of like twist them together as a little craft and make even more bracelets or necklaces, crowns, whatever we want to do. So do the pink and gold for Valentine's and stick in a little piece of chocolate for her, because Gigi's got quite the sweet tooth.
We wake. Hear the birds and see the sun.
I smell
Side by side, oh, the good times just
all aboard.
we know what we have. Let's hold on tight. We're looking for in life. Things are with you and I, the future is bright.
Wow, what are those? They're little pipe cleaners, and we can make them into bracelets. We can twist and tie them. Wow.
Octopus.
Yeah, we can make an octopus. Anything else? What is that? Ooh, a chocolate. Who gave you that? Nana Susu. Yeah, maybe Mama did, but because I love ya. Alrighty, so I think I'll end things here for today. We are still waiting for George to get home from work and just keeping dinner super simple. I'm gonna actually make some hamburger helper. That's another way you can probably practice some self-care, by making dinner plans just super easy on you when the time calls for it, so you can spend more time doing stuff like this. So it was fun hanging out with you guys, and I hope you had fun. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. We'll see you.